Kenya is in a race against time to raise a commercial loan worth between $500 million and $1 billion from two regional policy banks, Trade and Development Bank and the African Export-Import Bank, to repay the €2 billion Eurobond due in June 2024 by December 31st. According to Central Bank Governor Kamau Thuge, part of it will be used to reduce the liability of the Eurobond and the rest would be for the budget support.
With 8 months to go and tightening of the global markets that has rendered the issuance of fresh debt in the international market to refinance maturing debt untenable, Kenya is exploring other options including regional banks, the World Bank and IMF. In an interview with Reuters, Central Bank Governor Dr. Kamau Thuge said Kenya is in talks with Trade and Development Bank and the African Export-Import Bank to borrow between $500 million and $1 billion in commercial loans. Of this, Dr. Thuge says $500 million would be used to buy back part of the $2 billion that is due in June 2024. During the interview on the sidelines of the World Bank and IMF meetings in Marrakesh, Morocco, Dr. Thuge said, "We would use part of that for the buyback for the liability management and the rest would be for the budget support." He says this is part of Kenya's plan to progressively reduce the Eurobond debt. Dr. Thuge says if Kenya fails to secure loans from the institutions it is in talks with, then foreign exchange reserves at the central bank would be used to settle the $2 billion Eurobond that matures in June next year. Currently, the central bank has $6.91 billion of foreign exchange reserves, which is worth about 3.71 months of import cover. In addition, the central bank governor says Kenya is in talks with the International Monetary Fund for an augmentation of its loan program, which is undergoing its 6th review next month, and with the World Bank to add to a $750 million loan planned for March next year. Regina Manyara reporting for Prime Edition.